Hello everybody, Rogue Fox here, and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock Edition Redstone tutorial. The Nether update, or 1.16 for Bedrock Edition, is right around the corner, or so it seems. And with that, there are a lot of new blocks to play around with, one of them being the new Basalt block. Now, recently I've been playing around with the target block, and I've been having a lot of fun with that, but I haven't really looked at the Nether blocks, and Basalt is one of them. Now, the cool part about this is that we can actually farm them. So how this works is we have soul soil, now to make sure not to call them soul sand, that may take a while to get used to, but we have soul soil right there. Now, how we can generate basalt is we have a lava source here, the lava will flow over onto the soul soil, and when it comes in contact with blue ice, it will generate basalt, which I think is very cool. So that is one variation of how to do it. Another way to do the exact same thing, this time we have the blue ice up top, and if we knock that out, again, soul soil right there, and then the basalt is generating. Now, this got me thinking, how could we turn this into a redstone build? And you know what? I think I got just the thing. What we have here is a simple basalt generator. Again, we have the soul soil down below, we have the lava off to the side, and then we have the blue ice up top. Now, at the moment, this piston is extended. This machine is off, preventing the basalt from generating. But all we do to start this up is flip our lever right here. That will retract the piston. Our basalt will generate, and then start popping out like you see right here. And then at this point, we would grab our pickaxe and start mining away. And then, of course, we would want some sort of collection system down below. And to turn it off, all we do is flip the lever once again, and that will stop the build. To make this basalt generator, you are going to need a 5x5 area, and for your supplies, what you're going to need are 2 repeaters, 4 redstone dust, 1 piston, 1 observer, 1 lever, 3 glass blocks, 1 soul soil, 1 bucket of lava, and then 1 block of blue ice. With that being said, if you want to pause the video, go ahead and do that, grab your supplies, and then we'll jump right into the build. To get things started, what we're going to do is grab our glass blocks, come down to the center and 1 block over, place your first glass block down right there, place another one here, and then your last one right there. Once you've done that, go ahead and grab your piston, come to the left of this glass block here, and place your piston facing forward like that. Now, right here in the center, we want to knock this block out, grab your soul soil, and place your soul soil right there, and then place a temporary block here. Get your blue ice and place your blue ice on top of that temporary block and go ahead and knock out that temporary block. Once you have that, grab your observer, swing around to this side, place your observer facing in this direction so we have the arrow pointing away from the center of the build, and then run your observer into a block here and then throw down a lever right there. So that is the front of the build completed. We'll jump into the redstone, and don't throw in the lava just yet. We'll go ahead and place that in at the end. The redstone for this is very simple, and for those who have seen any of my stone generator tutorials or any of my farms that use this piston observer circuit, this is going to look very familiar. You might already know what I'm about to do. But for those who have never seen any of those, let me go ahead and show you. What we're going to do is grab our repeaters, come on down, and run a repeater into the side of that piston there and set that to 2 ticks of delay. So we just press it once. Now go ahead and grab your second repeater and then run that repeater into the side of the first one, and then go ahead and set that to 4 ticks of delay like that. Once you've done that, go ahead and grab your redstone dust, and then all we're going to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, and there we go. That is the redstone all finished. Now, long story short, what this does is prevent this from being an eternal loop. So to give an example, let's remove this and place a block down there. So right now you can see this is going to keep going, and we don't want that. So let's go ahead and do this for now. We'll place this back, set this to 4 ticks of delay, and you can see that is going to lock that repeater. Now we'll retract it, and everything goes back to normal. So if we were to place a block in there again, or basalt generates, or stone, again, because we do use this circuit in the stone generator, you can see it just extends once, and then goes back. So that is what this little circuit does right here. And finally, the last thing to do is place in the lava source. But before we do that, I do suggest flipping the lever to extend the piston. That way when we place in the lava, so let's go ahead and do that. Like you saw in the beginning, this extended piston keeps the lava from flowing over and generating basalt, because once it does that, it will start extending. But you are all set and ready to go. Again, we flip the lever, that's going to retract, that is going to generate basalt, and that is going to start coming out this way. Now it's up to you what you like to do. You could place a block of obsidian right here to stop it, and it will make 2 basalt, and then you can place a hopper underneath and have your chest right there. Or you can let it go out, but for those who don't know, this will only go out 13 blocks before the piston can't extend anymore. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and from there it will start generating until it goes to 13 again. But there is a way that we can extend this, and let me quickly show you how to do it. To set this up to generate more basalt, what we're going to do is grab 12 more additional pistons and 14 redstone dust, and then a redstone torch. And what we're going to do is knock out this glass block and place down a piston, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. On this 12th block, knock out the block in the ground right there. Get your redstone torch, place your torch here, and then grab your redstone dust and place dust here, here, and all along the top of the pistons like this. And finally, what we want to do is move this lever over to this side. Let's go ahead and punch that out. And there we go. We set this up to get more basalt. As you saw, it did stop at the end, but what this is going to do, once it gets to the end, that block is going to be powered by the redstone torch, which will then power this redstone dust and activating all of these pistons, doing that. So they get pushed forward, and then this allows us to generate another row of basalt, and that will keep going and going until these pistons max out, which again is going to be at 13 blocks. And there you have it, everybody. A simple basalt generator for Bedrock Edition. This is going to be the end of today's redstone tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Rogue Fox, and I will see you later.